My fellow Americans, I'm coming to you today because right now our country is in dire need of your support. Right now, we have a government who is more worried about the fiscal security of other countries rather than fixing our country. Senator John Kerry recently wrote a letter to Barack Obama requesting that Guatemalans in his district and in this country get protective status. He said his constituents want it. No, we don't, Mr. Kerry. He says that the Guatemalan economy is really soft right now and that the repatriation of Guatemalans back to Guatemala could cause the economy to crash. What's your point? I'm sorry. The Guatemalan economy crashes. How does that affect me? You may think I'm being cold and harsh, but right now we have to worry about our economy, not Guatemala. Let the Guatemalans fix Guatemala. Okay? Guatemala is not America. Our economy is tanking. Our country needs help. Our country needs to be fixed. Okay? The president uses similar excuses for not deporting Mexicans back to Mexico. And so does the Mexican president. The Mexican president has stated that the country of Mexico could not support a sudden influx of millions of Mexicans back to Mexico. Again, I ask you, how is that my problem? If the Mexican economy crashes and the Guatemalan economy crashes, okay, how does that affect me? How does that affect America? It doesn't. The people that are in this country illegally need to leave. And if their countries can't handle having them back, then those people in those countries need to stand up and fix their country. Okay, we're not going to have our policies and our laws dictated by people who are not in this country legally. Okay? If they want to go home and file for a visa to come back to this country, and it gets granted, we'll welcome them back. In the meantime, Mr. Kerry, you do not speak for us, okay? You think you do, but your time in office is coming to an end real soon. Okay, you might as well not run for re-election because there's going to be some stiff competition against you and you stand zero chance of actually winning again. We have seen through your cloud and your disguises, and your time is done. You will be retired. So your two choices right now are to either retire or be retired. It's that simple. So what we need is for the rest of you out there, that if your congressmen and your senators are trying to pull this same bunch of bull on you, vote them out. Okay, we put these guys into office. They work for us. We can take them out of office. Okay, this country needs people to stand up. Let your voices be heard. Okay, who cares if someone says that you're being a racist or a bigot? You know the truth. Okay, everything that we have said is going to happen is happening. And the liberals are upset because some of Obama's policies aren't being liberal enough. The conservatives are upset because Obama's being too liberal. Okay? It's pretty much a lose-lose for him. And in 2012, done. His time in office is done. Hopefully, we can get him impeached before that if we take back the House and the Senate. Okay? We need to do that. This election, we need to vote Republican. Okay? And I know there's people out there saying, well, the Republicans aren't that good either. Okay. It's better than the liberal Democrats that we've got right now. We need people in office that, when it comes down to it, are going to do the right thing for us. Alright? And this year, this election, we have to put the Democrats out of power. We need to bring the Republicans in and let them handle things for now. The following election, We need to get people running for offices. And some people say, well, I don't have a political background. I'm not a politician. You're perfect. Politics is ruining our government. Okay? We need non-politicians to run for office. We need people who don't have a clue about politics and people who aren't tied to special interests to run for office. Okay? And I know people out there, it costs a lot of money to run for office. Yes, it does. And you can raise funds just like the big guys can. It might be harder. It's going to take more work. But we can do it. Okay? And I'm not talking Tea Party movement. Whatever movement you want to be part of. Do it. Just be on the side of right. Be on the side of justice and on liberty and freedoms. We need to bring this country back to the glory we had at one point in time. Okay? We need to make America strong, and we need to make America be feared by other countries. Okay? At one point, nobody wanted to mess with America. People were afraid. Oh, if we do something, they might attack us. All right, cool. We're pretty well off. Now Obama's in office, and we got Iran making fun of us. He's buddy-buddy with Venezuela. North Korea is saying that they'll attack because of sanctions. Okay? None of these countries wanted to mess with us under George Bush. Okay? Clinton's another story. I'm going to leave that one out of there. I have my own opinions about him. Okay? But the problem is, right now, America is appearing weak. And the reason we're appearing weak is because Barack Obama is making us weak. Our House of Representatives and our Senate are making us weak. We can't be weak. We need to rise up. Let your voices be heard, America. Okay? I'm not saying that you have to agree with everything I say or everything Beck says or Limbaugh says or everything CNN says or MSNBC, or the rest of mainstream media. No. You believe what you want to believe, but in the end, make sure that what you believe is that America needs strong people. We need people who are going to stand up for what our Constitution says and not try to shred our Constitution, not try to rewrite our Constitution, not try to destroy this country. Because right now, people, that's what's going on. And we need to stop it. All right? So rise up. November's not that far away. Make your voices heard. Vote the bums out. Okay? We can do this. We need to do this. All right? Take care. And God bless America, everyone.